Over the past, I want to say at least like 5 years, we've been hearing the word trigger a lot. So I thought it was fair to talk about holiday triggers. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's day 7 of Vintage Vlogmas, and today we will be talking about holiday triggers. Over the past, I want to say at least like 5 years, we've been hearing the word trigger a lot. So I thought it was fair to talk about holiday triggers. And I also thought it was fair because it's a theme in my books of poetry. Now, as it pertains to holiday triggers, when I say that, what I'm saying is experiences that we had that trigger certain emotions during the holidays, such as if you used to spend the holidays with certain family members or with an ex or with certain friends and you're no longer spending the holidays with them, or if you participated in an activity with those people and it either put a sour taste in your mouth or a really good taste in your mouth. It triggers certain emotions during the holidays. Another trigger that people have is if people are no longer here during the holidays, it triggers either sad emotions or it'll trigger emotions of like regret or things like that. And in order to keep those triggers to a minimum, we have to know what they are. One way to stop issues such as triggers from taking a negative toll on you for a long period of time is 1, recognizing them, 2, figuring out what you need in those moments, and 3, figuring out how to get through those triggers. Now, all of this advice I'm giving, I'm not a doctor or anything like that. I just been through some things, okay? And I'm giving y'all the tools that I have to get through everyday things that people get through. Let's be real. The first step to solving a problem is admitting that something is wrong. This is not like rocket science. It don't take that much to figure it out, okay? You just have to recognize what's wrong. And recognizing what's wrong is also a part of taking accountability for your emotions, because you can't let other things and other people control your emotions. You have complete control over that. And it took me a long time to figure that out, because I'm like, well, this person did this, that, and the third, and then this person did that, and then this happened. And it was just like, but why did you let that bother you so much? Like, why does that bother you so much? And so taking accountability for your emotions also helps you figure out how to get through whatever triggers you're going through. But it also helps you figure out what is the thing that leads you to be triggered, like at its root. So for example, if you are used to spending the holidays with a significant other, that's just an example because relationships is a large theme in my books. If you're used to that, right? And then the holidays come around and you just so happen to be single at that moment, right? You're always gonna think, oh, I wish I was with somebody. If you had good experiences during the holidays with exes, if you didn't, it might be something else. But if you generally had good experiences, it's gonna feel a little lonely, like something is missing. And in order to figure out, what is making your mood go off, you have to, 1, acknowledge, oh, it could be this thing. Once you figure out that it could be that thing, then you can figure out what new traditions you need to make. You can figure out what else makes you happy, because when you start to expand your horizons outside of the thing that triggers you into having negative emotions, you might find something else that makes you happy or happier. I'm all about doing self-work, and it could get ugly. So while y'all try to figure out what those holiday triggers are and the root causes of those holiday triggers, be gentle with yourself. But this is a heavy topic again, so I'm gonna make this one short, but I do want y'all to do some homework. This is for y'all. Y'all don't have to spend it looking at me, okay? I want y'all to figure out what emotion you're in right now. Whatever emotion you're in right now, figure out what the root cause of that emotion is. So if you're happy, why are you happy right now? I'm happy because I have new shoes. But why are you happy because you have new shoes? I'm happy because I have new shoes because I haven't been shopping in a very long time and it felt therapeutic to go shopping, and I love these shoes that came out of it. See how I did that? I like sneakers too. That's why I couldn't help but talk about the shoes. I love shoes. But I do hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out my books of poetry because this is a vintage Vlogmas. Also, make sure you enter the pay-in raffle. It ends on Christmas Eve, and I want to make sure that people get things from me and, you know, get cute little Christmas gifts from B.Poetique. And it's also very lucky. 4 prizes, $4, and I announced it on the 4th day of Vintage Vlogmas. So, I mean, that's a lot of luck to me. It's a lot of luck, okay? So, make sure you enter the raffle. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you're new here. I ain't forget about this spiel now. Try not to pressure y'all too much. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here, what up, though? Get your people to like, share, and subscribe. Join the family. It's good over here. It's nice over here. But enjoy your holidays, and I will be back tomorrow for another vintage Vlogmas. But do that homework that I talked about because I think that part is very important. So yes, this was a short video, and that's because I'm looking out for y'all. I don't want y'all to sit in front of this screen. I want y'all to do some self-work and enjoy the holidays. So I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
My mind's on every page. 3 books under my tree tonight. Been with me through every stage.